Mothers for Safe Cities. Wanna come, ladies, please? So it's 5 mothers from Safe Cities. Now, we are here not on our own accord, but because someone pushed us in that treacherous pool, meaning that someone murdered our sons. And that's why we are here. So, I was told already that there are some mothers here that don't, not a speaker, but just to introduce yourself, and the others can speak and share your story, because that's a story to be shared, and what you're doing to make that difference. These are support system. We're a support system for each other, and we work in the community. I was just at an event that Nadine had where she was giving out awards to community people that have supported our cause. So I'm just going to step away and let these mothers speak.
You up there ready to show this, right? My name is Michelle Barth Anderson, and I lost my only child to gun violence on October 25th of 2017, which was 4 days after his 27th birthday. He was a college student at John Jay, trying to get his bachelor's in sociology because he already had one in associates, but he wanted to give back to the community and he wanted to become a lawyer. But then his life was taken at a bus stop. I became part of the Mothers of Safe Cities through the Brooklyn Borough President at the time, Eric Adams and Pastor Monrose. But I wanted to tell a story about how I came to meet and love Miss Maxine E. Lewis, because, you know, like you said, we got pushed into this water, and now we're trying to fight our way to get off. We're trying to tame these alligators. So we need funding. And I met her by going to visit another mother who lost her only child. So that made me say, you know, I need to go out as well. So some of the mothers from Safe City was there, and I met Miss Maxine. And then when I was trying to get funded, I didn't realize, you know, I just thought that you get funding from the city, they always telling you how they have money, they're going to give you for gun violence. So all you got to do is call and you can tell them that this is what you need to do. But it's a lot of red tape, and they don't never have no money when you call. So I was trying to figure out, well, how can I get some money? Because I give out scholarships as well. I do other things in healing in the community. And they said the borough president was like, well, you can get some funding, but since I didn't have a 50C at the time, I needed a fiscal conduit. And I just met Miss Maxine at one event, and I called other people who I knew that was actually in this arena. They didn't lose a child, but they was running things to try to get funding, and they was telling me, oh, I have to go through my lawyers, I can't do the fiscal conduit, I have to do this, and I was giving them my little $50 here for their organization, and my little $75 buying food to feed it, but they would not do it. I called Miss Maxine from the one meeting, and she said, sure, what you need in the letter? Write the letter, and I'll sign it. And I was able to get $2,500 from the borough president. And that was like, oh, wow. And still this day, it's going on 5 years. I'm still having trouble getting money from the city. But I'm doing the work, and I'm trying, and eventually, hopefully, like this money that the speaker said is going to all these council members, $100,000. I hope we don't have to spend all our money and then try to get it back. I hope they'll be able to give us some up front.
Yes.
But I wanted to also say about Kasim. I actually met him because of my cousin. He's one of the Line brothers, and he decided. I said, I need some people to be mentors to these young men at Crossroads. I'm doing a book program where we want them to read these books by Black, urban authors, and figure out how we can change their mindset to do into healing themselves mentally and physically, because eventually they're gonna be back into the community, and we want them to have mentors that can help them as well. And as college students, fraternity brothers, they just jumped on it. They was like, absolutely no problem. So they part of our Black Men's Read book club at the Crossroads Detention Center in Brownsville. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for just being willing and knowing, you know, my name is not big, it's not out there. I'm using my own funding, but they coming in and volunteering, they not asking for any money, they just like whatever you need, and I appreciate that because being a mother that lost your child, it's hard, and all you can do is like, my thing was, I gotta give it back, how can I give it back? And it's difficult, but I have these mothers that stand by me, that support me. I didn't come in right away, but they was like, take your time whenever you're ready, and they welcomed me with open arms when I was ready, so I appreciate it, and I love them all, thank you.